stream, I am back, of course.
I'm back.
CS stream, you can already tell what... Hold on, I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't have a network error. Okay.
Well, purely figure anyway.
Right, so stream, you probably already know what this video is about. It's obviously to do with the Miles Morales catch-up video.
I'll be streaming Minecraft later probably anyway.
Oh, and yeah, stream, this video actually contains some pretty important stuff. The PS5 price and this controller and Miles game has been leaked for the UK, US, release date and Japan.
Holy crap, there's a lot of back, like, gliders. You can get a glider. I never knew you could get glider with these figures.
Do you know those fireworks but will launch like this Captain America thing in Fortnite?
Yeah. Yes, Peely. I wanted the Peely figure mainly. I didn't want anything else. Right, I'm gonna get in my undisputed world, not trying to say that my by the way, just couldn't think of any other name to call it anyway. Who cares what the name is anyway? More harvesting tools. Oh wait, what?
Come back.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
So yeah, stream, the PS5 price has been leaked.
Has it? Oh, it has.
For the UK and Japan and... No, well, no for Japan, just... America, the UK and... Oh yeah, stream, Japan gets theirs a couple of days early because obviously they're the ones who are making it.
Yeah, they're in China. China.
Because they make it. I saw a post in Reddit about it. It's a screenshot that
Reddit's always pretty cool for stuff. I believe.
Right, let me see, where did I find it? Can't find it. Did I not have it saved in one of the things that I done?
Right, I'll get a bunch of these wooden blocks. I'm thinking smart.
I know what's real, what is fake.
Oh well, I'm still in that yellow bed anyway. Who cares, I'm still in a yellow bed. Whoa, wait, I had 16 on me already, and I've got enchanted bows and helmets and stuff. In case I starve to death, I've got a bunch of things on me in Minecraft. I just need to mine a bunch of things, because I've got 2 cobblestone at the back of my house, no place. And I'm gonna replace my bed.
Oh no, that's a cool concept. Do you know what it is?
What?
It's Miles' suit, although it's got like a Peter Parker colour and scheme design for it. And the one where he's swinging near the winter and all that. Oh, that's cool. I'll take a screenshot.
It's kinda like a mix between the... There's like a concept where it's kinda like a mix between the Spider-Man PS4 and the thingy, you know, the Amazing Spider-Man suit for Miles.
It's a mixture.
No, the Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
And no, I'm not talking about how Miles would have a PS4 design suit. It's basically how Peter, if he had the...
That is possible. Right, now it's time to go back to finishing this off.
Oh, I'm an idiot now. I can't even find that post anywhere. R Miles... I can't even find it, my thing won't type. Oh, no wonder, because I'm an idiot, it wasn't to type it. R Miles...
This sucks. I don't have any
What
pickaxe.
is fake? Now I know what
Right, I've got stuff to. Oh crap!
Found
there's a
it.
skeleton.
Right, stream. You ready to hear how much the PS5 is probably for the UK? £450. That's not bad for a price. And then for the US, it's £500, and then for EU, which is Europe, is £500 as well. But for UK, we get it cheaper. And the global launch is November 20th. Then the digital edition, whatever the digital edition of the PS5 is, I don't know.
Hope that witch does not.
It's £349 for the UK, £400 for the US, and £400 for the EU. Europe, but we're the UK, so because we're not part of the EU anymore, or we're not part of Europe.
What the hell is that sheep over
The
there
DualSense
anyway?
controller for the US it's £60. For the UK it's £55, and the same way EU and US are probably going to have the same price for maybe not. And then that's £60, and they three things launch November 20th, but for Japan it's November 14th. Next, the DualSense charging station. If you don't know what a charging station is, stream, I'm pretty sure I've got it. It's where you can charge your controller without having to put it in a wire, but obviously you need a wire to connect to the thing into your PlayStation. So yeah, that will apparently be, you there?
Yep, just
For the UK it's £25, for the US it's 30, and for EU it's 30, and it released November 20th. Next thing's the PS5 HD camera. For us it's 55, for the US and EU it's £60, and global launch for us is November 20th. Next is the Pulse 3D headset. For us it's £130, US it's £160, and for the EU it's £179 or £180. They released November 20th. PS5 remote control. So the PS5 remote control, which is kind of like your VR thing, I'm pretty sure, would be £25 for us, and the US and Europe are sharing the same price, at being £30, and the global launch is November 20th. The PS5 vertical stand, for the US it's £25, for us it's £17, and the EU has got £20. Global launch November 20th, and the thing that we're all waiting for, the Miles Morales, it's £30, for the US it's 40, and same with the EU. Global launch November 20th. Japan launch, who knows, because some countries ban movies, and I'm probably sure that they'll ban games as well. So yeah guys, you heard it. All that for us would add up to £505 depending on how much you've got.
So I already did some work off camera, by the way. Put some compost, and if I'm too lazy to go up and get
I bet you
the
everyone's going to get a Miles Morales costume before the game releases, and then play it or use a face cam as it for a walkthrough.
Probably.
Not gonna lie, I'm taking a screenshot of this. It's a concept art for like this really cool Miles suit, and it was like this comic, and I think it's fan made.
Oh, let me.
Oh, it looks dope. I'm also taking a screenshot of this because why not?
Take that wood. And also, guys, I've changed my skin. I'm one of the second birthday pack skins.
People
really
like, so there's three other games that people want. Spider-Man, like it would be called Spider-Man Peter Parker, Spider-Gwen, and
yeah, turn after that.
probably Spider-Man.
I've got a great world.
That's sad though.
Working in progress.
Oh yeah guys, I also have this theory that we won't be able to travel to Queens and Brooklyn in this game, because this isn't Marvel Spider-Man 2, it's not a, it's a standard, it's, here's how I would put it. It's a standalone spin-off sequel. Standalone means it's a game that takes place after, but it's not probably the sequel that it's...
Anyway, I just like the Steve skin, so
It's
that's why
not
I'm
a
wearing
direct
it.
sequel, it's something that... It's kind of like an expansion, but at the same time it's not.
You can
Spin-off
get
is
in the
something that
second
takes
birthday
place in
pack,
the same
which was
universe,
free
but it's a
last year
different
on
thing.
PS.
And then the sequel obviously means something that's happened after.
I do like PC
Oh!
Minecraft better, so when I get good at editing, I might stream that.
Liam, see if you want to edit good. See, I don't know if you have it. I don't know what it's called. It's in the PlayStation. It's called...
I mean, in like for other like systems, I would say broadcasting's pretty okay. Like in general.
Was it called the Playroom? Nah, that's a...
The Share Play Factory.
SharePlay Factory. No, what is it? I think it's that.
No, Share Play Factory. What is it called?
It's
I
not...
used to have it, but...
I want to check stream, hold on. I used to have it, I deleted it because... Why not? Share Factory. That's what it's called.
It's close.
Aye. So yeah, that's what you could just... I'm pretty sure you'll be able to go to Queens and Brooklyn in the next game, because Miles' home's Harlem. Peter's either helping the Avengers, probably not though, or probably he's in the Spider-Geddon event, or he's in the multiverse. There's two theories and that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to start eating it. I'm just streaming. Right, I would say this balcony.
And this game, obviously, the
enough.
new game obviously takes place in Christmas. And Marvel Spider-Man 2 might take place spring, if there's a time gap between the two games that are going to be releasing.
After I'm done extending the balcony, guys.
So yeah, guys, save your money wisely,
stuff.
because I don't care what the Battle Pass in Season 4 is going to be.
Nobody's using this well. Might as well get some...
So yeah, guys, stream question, are you guys excited for Miles' game? Leave a comment down below.
I was wondering if comments were turned on in my stream originally.
Oh,
like,
do you know what's also been leaked? See this
what?
guy, see the person who voices Miles? He done this voiceover and it was like, how you doing now, Aaron Davis? We all know who Aaron Davis is, Miles' uncle.
Prowler.
The Prowler. Who would probably in this game if you realize who Miles is? Would
He'll
be
probably turn
working.
good. I'm betting that.
I'm betting it will be Miles' sidekick until Peter comes back. Because as I went over another video stream, that...
But you wanna know what I think might happen? I
What?
think, see, him and Peter Parker, they might... So, Spider-Man will think that he's a villain and he's trying to turn Miles evil.
Yeah, and then when Miles comes back, he basically says to Peter, he isn't a villain anymore after he knows who I am. And then Aaron Davis introduces himself.
Yeah, I think that will be actually what happens.
Because they don't know who each other are. Peter doesn't know who Aaron Davis is, but he knows who
But he knows
Miles
who
is.
the Prowler is. And he probably will see the suit and then...
No, right, I have a theory that I seen would play out as this, right? So you would play as Peter Parker, no. You would play as Miles, right? And then this would nearly be at the end of the game. You would play as Miles and you have to knock down Prowler. And then
Actually...
but there would be a
Guys,
problem.
this
Once you beat
extended balcony
Prowler,
I've made.
your web shooters would run out and then you have nowhere. Miles suddenly becomes stuck in a corner. The Prowler takes off his mask, sees Miles is the real person. Then it would go like the Spider-Verse. He takes off his mask and then puts Miles down. He says he's sorry. They work together, but then at the end, Peter comes along. Miles is gone, and then Peter thinks that this.
The balcony.
Peter thinks
So
that
guys,
this
what
is.
else should we build in this world?
Peter thinks that this is. Well, he doesn't think. He would basically say this. Who are you and what have you done with Miles? Then Aaron would say this, but he wouldn't reveal himself for now. he would basically
Wait,
say,
there's torches
I'm not a
here.
bad guy
Perfect.
anymore. Then Peter gets all angry. Then you would play as Peter for the last time before the next game, and then Miles would come in and say, whoa, stop fighting, Peter. This is my uncle Aaron Davis. And then basically Peter says he's sorry, and then Aaron says it's my fault, and it's confusing. Then Aaron would basically reveal one of the suits he used to own to Peter, and then he says, you used to be a Spider-Man, and then he says it wasn't exactly good at being, but something. Also, Miles was technically mentioned in Homecoming a little bit. Basically, same where it was an interrogation scene. Aaron Davis basically says this: I've got a nephew who lives just around the, I don't know, corner or something. Or
It's the most like famous reference I think in the MCU.
they're going to start a multiverse. And it was even announced that the Amazing Spider-Man universe had Miles, or Andrew announced that he would have gave this mantle over to Miles, the mantle over to Miles. Oh yeah, guys, I'll do a live stream tomorrow about the Fortnite has also got images, and this guy also glitched into unreleased modes, like, I don't know. So yeah, my video is not done. I was just saying.
So guys, I need to extend this.
And I have a theory how Aaron Davis would turn out to be the villain, right? So he would see in the news, or he would go past the... He would go in the news.
Oh yeah,
No. What he would do is, he would be walking in a graveyard, and then he walks by one, and it says Jefferson Davis. The Prowler gets angry at this, and then he thinks, where was Spider-Man at this point? He was gone. Now it's my turn to shine. But since Peter was gone, he thinks that Aaron thinks that this is still Peter. But it's not. It's Miles, obviously, because Peter's probably with Superior Spider-Man from Earth 616.
Leave me alone,
The universe is one of the universe that Peter dies. On also stream, there was this comic where one Spider-Man reacts to Ultimate Spider-Man's death. Kind of like the Spider-Verse and how it would play out. So this is how, like, I don't know what would happen.
Alright, I'm gonna get the very...
Maybe the PS4 universe, the Spider-Man would start its own multiverse. We don't know.
I'm gonna craft... Oh yeah, there's a crafting table here. I'm gonna craft a sword, penis. Oh. Stupid Enderman, leave me alone, man. Do you wanna know what? Hey, Enderman! Wait, what? How isn't this? You're meant to burn, skeleton. Do you wanna know what the good thing is now? I've got a sword. I never looked at the Enderman at least. I don't think I did. Anyway. Do we really need these blocks here? We'll just move them up a level. Right. And we'll need to...
what age is Miles in the first game?
Probably like something like around.
Who knows?
Right. Don't like how that's there. Don't like. I would say that's turned out nice and clean now.
So yeah guys, what's also cool about this game is we'll be using 2 powers and suit mods to help Miles, because he's not skilled in combat, he doesn't have gadgets and he's not as tough obviously. You get a Venom Blast and an invisibility power, so they're pretty cool. And I think you can also, like, I don't know how to explain it. So yeah guys, I don't know if my theory was right about the villains from Web of Shadows being the same, or was Web of Shadows kind of predicting Miles' game the whole time, because the game Web of Shadows also revolves around a street war between infected venom creatures and humans, and these villains that Fist sent out to also defeat them, but also capture innocent people is the same as well. Maybe not. I don't know.
I think.
So yeah, guys.
Oh. Just noticed that log is placed wrong, guys.
Oh,
no,
this guy made a meme, and do you know what it was? So, you know in the scene after the fire scene in Spider-Man, the first game?
Yeah.
Marvel Spider-Man 1 or Marvel Spider-Man. When Peter and MJ are talking, he basically put over MJ the words me, and then Spider-Man with Spider-Man 2, and then Miles comes in and says, "Am I interrupting?" Oh, that's no bad for a joke. The joke, if you don't understand guys, it means everyone thought Spider-Man 2 was going to come first, but no, we get a better game, which was actually announced here.
This actually does look pretty nice. I'll need to get some buckets eventually and like fill that flood. Oh yeah, I've just noticed I'll need to fill this in also. I'll fill up to the same length what this is at. Making it kinda smooth, 'cause I like it that way.
So guys, leave your comments down below if they even lets you. I have no idea.
I'm just fixing any holes in my Minecraft right now. Oh wait, this is kind of off. Mining anything that's really off.
So yeah guys, we might not be able to wear Peter's suits in this game, apart from his ultimate Spider-Man suit or one of them, because that was what mine started off with. We're not Peter's main suits, because I did put out a tweet once when this, or it was an old thing I found on YouTube, and it was this guy commented this: can you add Miles suits into the game, or why is there no Miles suits that Peter can wear? And then Insomniac replied with, why would Peter wear Miles suits?
Makes sense.
So I'm only going to guess that we're not going to be able to wear Peter's suit in the game, Unless there's suit customization in the second game. But we don't know. Someone had a theory, right? And do you know what it was? See, at the end of the game, you can... You know how in Spider-Man PS4, right? You know in the last fight where, you know, you have to face Thingy in a new suit? Do you know what someone thought would be a good idea? You get to make your own suit or something for the next game. Or like for to battle maybe the Prowler, we don't know. Whoever the last villain's going to be, it could be Kingpin, it could be, who knows.
Anyone?
And yeah guys, the PS5 doesn't come out until November 20th, but if you keep being happy about it, time goes quite fast.
Yeah, just time flies. Right.
I also want to check something out, right? So seeing a Harlem, I kind of want to check this out because there's something that caught my eye, right? And it was these stairs, right? And these stairs were like in the trailer. And someone took a screenshot of it and then was wondering if it was the main villain, but I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna go to Harlem and see if I can, I don't know, because this is confusing.
Just so there's no mobs who spawn. Oh yeah, I've got 7. I've got 3 emeralds already.
Right guys, I might end the video here, but I will stream. Oh no, I've just realised I haven't done something that I was going to do.
Okay, so I'm just going about this.
But I've had a dumb theory that there's two ways that this game, like Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Miles Morales, could work out. Number one, you can play as Miles and Peter in the second game, or the Miles game will be a separate game from Marvel Spider-Man 2, and while the game's in, you'll be able to play Marvel Spider-Man 2, but only Peter. I have a theory. He could be part of the Spider-Geddon event, or he can be part of... He can have his own story again, Peter. We don't know though. It's only possible. Time to get on to the normal part of the video now. Thing is,
Okay, guys,
that we obviously want is Miles' web slinging to be a little bit more screwed up, but at the same time it would be more acrobatic. Now, another thing that could come with this is, on the DualSense controller, if you really want, you could feel how Miles would actually web sling with vibrations going on in the game. Like, if Miles pulls too hard, you would feel that through the DualSense controller with like these cool sounds. It would be pretty cool. More swinging animations. I don't know why there's not really many, but who knows. More swinging animations, for example, Peter's always started swinging around in the same position. He does some tricks, but it felt the same. He always meant to do back to his default position now. What this means is that I feel like what they should do for Miles is make him do different tricks every time. Like what I feel like they should do is, like, you can find these books around the city or something, or they can give us DLC and all that, which will keep us entertained for a while until, you know, the second game or something new is announced. That fish came out of nowhere. So yeah, next thing is more advanced web slinging. A possibility to choose what hand you want to shoot the webs out of. To use both hands at the same time doing a slingshot off a rooftop. That will let you fly over many buildings and give you some serious speed. Swinging with one hand and shooting another web with the other hand whilst holding on to the other one to change directions really quickly. Move narrow spaces you can fly through. To have a way to touch the ground while slinging. A day and night cycle and different side missions. Depending on the day, depending on the time of the day. For example, at night there could be more serious crimes like bank robberies and stuff. Number 5, more random dialogues while free roaming, like him commenting over some old memories when you swing by his old school, or when he sees something on a rooftop, or just something random, or screaming woohoo when he jumps off something really high. Something you could listen to while swinging, amazing, and removes all that loneliness. I just think the fact with J. John James is one of the best things in Spider-Man PS4. Something like that with Miles, so you could really know him closely. I personally listened to all the Peter's flashback stories multiple times and really enjoyed the backstory about the character. Another thing that I want is more places you can enter a city, like a church or a coffee shop. Yeah, tomorrow stream I'm going to be away for a while to go to the coffee shop. Not the coffee shop. I've never heard of the coffee shop before, but oh well. I'm going to try it. So I have a feeling like if there's trash cans that are around the city or something, it can break the glass and you can enter the place. but I feel like you should only be able to really do that in missions, and you can enter any place, and you should be able to enter Miles' apartment and choose your suit from there, or by the menu, or by phone, or you know. So yeah. Now another thing that I wanted to do is for some players, if they're feeling like they're going to be stuck in Miles kinda, which I might be stuck because obviously he's not going to be skilled as Peter and he'll feel way different. So they should do like this test room where basically you use all your abilities, like to swing, combat, stealth, defense, dodging skills and more. I feel like they should have the ability to do that if you're going to be stuck on Miles or Peter. Oh well, Miles. Peter's not going to be in this game probably. Still be a nice feature. Right. Next thing they should add is much harder boss fights, but at the same time it would be easier depending on if you're skilled as Miles or not. Why don't this have it? New York City's literally froze. No, maybe not.
You know?
Don't mind me. Can I get an autograph? Hi.
I said I got you, fam. Another thing is, where if you take damage or something, or you get thrown, make stuff actually damage, like for instance, bushes could fall down, trees, depending on who you're facing. So maybe Miles could use, I don't know, some stuff for combat, like, I don't know, a bookshelf or something. You could just throw at his enemies, you know. Make Miles a little bit more different. And maybe when you complete the game, here's the 10th feature, you can make Miles his own suit or something, and there would be a cinematic where you can do it, just kind of like Jedi Fallen Order, but different. So you could be able to do that, you know, it would be cool. If you customise Miles his own suit or something, we don't know. Another thing Miles should be able to do is kind of like emotes while he's fighting or something. I don't know, that would be cool. Next thing. Next thing is the combat to be more realistic. Like, I don't know, make Miles kind of clumsy while he's punching, but make it easy for him to do more web combos and all that. So that's the 11th thing. The next thing is, when Miles stops a crime, make him either do an emote, do a backflip if he levels up, or he feels like they need to, I don't know, express himself.
Right, after I'm done making the fence, guys, this will be the end of the stream.
But yeah, stream, that's some ideas and we'll keep continuing. So we've just, so yeah, that would be cool. So you could do puns or something. And also, here's another feature where I feel like the dialogue should still keep going on even if you are leaving the place. Miles should shout, "You're welcome," if someone's gonna, I don't know, say thanks for saving my shop or something. Another thing we need is an animation for such a roof when he lands on a rooftop or suite too quickly and does some somersaults and rolls, or he trips over and falls because he's not experienced as Peter. You say, "Ow, that hurt," but oh well, everything hurts, especially being this Spider-Man. Another thing, the 14th idea is a much wider variety of side missions. Burning buildings, bank robberies, or maybe his spidey sense going off, letting you to a possible danger. Kids playing in the streets, just like the second film. People breaking into places, setting off bombs around the city. I feel like we didn't get much of the bomb missions. Civilian needs to take to the hospital. Civilians with flying cars nearly, and you need to save them. Something falling and you need to save the civilian after you've beat up the enemy. You know, like that. Or terrorist attack. Damaged, dirty suits after battles, some like the Sam Raimi movies did. Suit was always ripped during the final battles and all that. Do that with Miles, and it kind of looks like you'll be able to, because in the trailer we did see at the start with the cinematic of Miles with his mask ripping off and everything. So yeah, another thing is more Easter eggs and random stuff in rooftops. The project mean that would visit every single rooftop or street. We would, who knows. Free roam is Miles Morales. Another thing that they should be able to do, this is a very creative idea. If you don't want to play as Miles being Spider-Man, that's okay. If you do enough crimes, you could take yourself, "I'm taking a break," might go grab some coffee or meet up with friends or use a hacking device or something. Who knows? Miles has a hacking device anyway. You know, because we need that. We need loads of things. We need Miles to be creative and everything.
We need more variety.
Another thing that we need, other than Miles being able to go get coffee or go meet friends or contact people, go on a phone call, you know, another thing we need is to be able to customise not only Miles' suit, but Miles himself. You can maybe, I don't know, get jackets or...
You can change his clothes.
Yeah, Miles can change his clothes, like his red hoodie, his ESU top.
You can probably even get haircuts like the Spider-Verse haircut or something.
Yeah, maybe. Something else.
Cause that would be pretty cool.
That would be awesome. And another thing we need...
And GTA, even
another thing, yeah, but another thing we need... This is a pretty weird idea, but I have the feeling that you can customise suits that are already in the game, like the Spider-Verse suit. If it doesn't come with hoodie style, you can do it and make it and call it its name, and then make good. And also, maybe you can make Miles join in games of basketball, go cycling, we don't know. Let Miles be arty and be himself. And also make Miles more arty than Peter. Maybe if Aaron Davis is pro in this game, we could have a mission where we spray paint with him to build a connection so it's more heartbreaking when it's revealed he's a prowler. So yeah, we could also meet up with Miles' friends and do stuff. Maybe you can do some side missions with that and then you get interrupted.
You can hang out in like GTA and something.
Kinda like how most games. So kinda do that and do web trials, combat activities, way more. We need all this. Venom striking ability to use not its only takedowns but regular abilities. Also less gadgets and make them all more unique. All Miles to really come off spunky and stylish with these movements, like a young teenager would. Another thing is, I want to be able to swing through interiors. If there's a window open a cafe, or if I'm chasing down a villain or end up showing right to the entrance on the cafe, let me swing through it. Remember those scenes in Spider-Man PS4 promotional trailers where how he did parkour in the interior? I loved it, but sadly we never got that. Speaking of parkour, do much more, I don't know.
Need
more extreme parkour. Like say a villain's throwing something at Spider-Man, you need to make Miles have way more combat. Because if he's not really good, or his spider sense isn't as good because he's only starting out, isn't already dodge good. Or he keeps falling over.
Trader, what do you have to offer?
Make that. Also, another thing I want is make Miles progress a little bit better throughout the story, and then in the sequel, whenever that's going to take place, maybe another year after, Miles could be fully prepared to do anything.
I don't know, sir.
We don't know though. So like,
fences.
we can maybe backflip on command, side flip, front flip, roll, whatever tricks on command, and be able to transition from swing to them and vice versa. Ray tracing particles never really bothered me, but it adds much more immersion. I want to see reflection in buildings. Also, I want more interior designs in the buildings. Like,
why is this pig following
they're all
me?
the same in Marvel Spider-Man. Like, you can't see Peter's reflection, which is a weird thing.
Me.
You can kind of see it, but it's not as good, which kind of makes no sense. But show Miles' reflection.
Why is every pig attracted to me?
Also, stream. Here's another thing they should do. Dream sequences. Right, so
what the hell is going on, man? Every pig's attracted to me.
It's like in Spider-Man 3. There was a deleted scene where it went is when he first got the black suit. Obviously, he was upside down in a mirror, looking at himself, wondering what happened, how did he get here. In the original thing in the movie, the scene where I have him with a red suit on, or his normal suit, make that with Miles. So get a flat, like make a bad dream where Peter has to fight Miles because he's jealous of what he can do. So Peter doesn't want him alive, but then you realise it was just a dream, and then wonders if. And then Peter calls Miles after that, and yeah, we go on to that. And then you also want Miles' family to have an actual good backstory, like who knows. Maybe Miles' mum takes over Feast, or is working with Peter. I don't know.
Where in the hell is this last fence? All I'm missing is one more fence. I'm not gonna.
So another thing is when Miles is swinging on the PS5 controllers, I feel like I feel like you're walking in the snow, you're going to web sling in the rain. I feel like you should be able to feel it much more clearly. Like, who knows if maybe gets who's the Venom Blast. If you really up to the challenge, you can feel the pain that he's going through. It would give like a little sting or something, then you would be able to just be shaking and all that. It would be fun. It would be really creative and a fun idea to do.
Why is every pig
like feel the wind through the controller, or if Miles is in a long distance, see if there's a cinematic where Miles shoots out a web like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 would, like a long web to save someone or something. If it follows that, then I also kind of want to see, I don't know, but the sound way that in the controller if you're really up to it, if you can't hear that good doing it. So let's do another one in weird, but see if you ever got, like, I don't know, severely injured, or I don't know, let's just say a rocket hit you. His suit would be so badly damaged that you would need in a mission either to keep it or something. And also, another thing that I would actually really like to see is Miles to you. Right, so we all know that Miles is using wave shooters in this game. And in the first game that I'm playing now, Peter has unlimited web and never runs out with it. So if Miles is going to do that, make him not have unlimited webbing. I don't know, give fall damage in this game and suit damage. Like, so say Miles doesn't realise his web shutters are out, and then, or if something hits him, he can't hold on to anything because he's either, let's just say in the middle of this, he'll fall flat right to the ground, and then after that you would need to repair the suit, repair the web shutters, and maybe give them an upgrade. Next thing would, like, and then the last thing would be many more random crimes and random scenarios too. Maybe some people are playing a game, taking a bus, and then you can save the people, not just fight them or something. Or when you knock out criminals, like say police come and actually see them arresting criminals.
How about we go mining? How about we actually go up to this mountain?
So yeah guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll stream tomorrow and stay safe. Hopefully, and I might stream